in our leadership chat, and kind of how as we grow so big that sometimes things can get kind of lost in the mix, and goals can tend to be, I don't know, somewhat forgotten. And that is definitely something that you don't want in your business, because as you go through the daily grind of trying to work your business, it's easy to forget what the main concept of the whole entire thing is about. So I'm really looking forward to seeing some of your your comments, your questions, anything that you have. I know a lot of you are really busy, and I want to just power through this. So how's everyone doing tonight? Doing good? Good. I'm excited to see so many of your faces. Thank you guys for taking the time to jump on. And again, I know most of you are calling in on the phone. And so there's a couple of housekeeping things. Everyone is muted. This will be recorded. Ask your questions. And if you want to say something, just unmute yourself and start talking, okay? This isn't just a me show. If anyone has anything to say or to input, especially any of the leaders on here, make sure to jump in and give some input, because one mind is not enough. Plenty of minds create the bigger picture. If you cannot hear anything, make sure to tap your screen. Obviously, you might not be able to hear me, but in the comments it says, if you can't hear anything, tap your settings, play with your phone, you'll figure it out. If not, watch replay. So first things first, we're going to talk about goal setting. Who here, obviously those that are live in video, if not, use the chat. You do not have to use the video at all. It's totally optional. But who here has been here longer than 6 months? Let's throw up a hand. Okay. And if you obviously are not on video, comments, please, comments. Okay. Who's been here longer than a year? Let's throw up a hand. Okay. So you see how some of the numbers kind of the hands go down. There's a few less people. Who has been here for less than 3 months? Okay. Which is amazing to see you guys on here. Thank you so much for joining us, because 3 months into a network marketing journey, that's really, really awesome that you're here, because I can honestly tell you that most people quit after the first 2 to 3 weeks. So making it to the 3-month mark is absolutely huge. And excuse me for being rude. I didn't even introduce myself. I'm Ashley Edmiston, and our team is so big now. I haven't met some of you guys, but welcome. I don't always look like this, I promise. Don't always look like this. We're about to have a baby, and it's super exciting, but I feel like SHIT, I won't lie. But, so we're going to talk about goal setting, and the whole idea behind the concept in the notes that I put together were based off of a couple conversations that we had in the leadership chat. And I want to talk to everyone about what the main concept is in your business and what you should be looking forward to each day. So for those of you that are on here, has everyone heard of the Daily Success Formula? And if you have not, comment with a big me. Throw that in the chat, because we need to make sure that you are being connected. Say, I need the Daily Success Formula. So when I transcribe this call, we can make sure that you guys are getting connected in the right spots, because a lot of what goal setting is about is making sure that you're setting up your day successfully so you can do the least amount of work with the maximum results, if that makes sense. Okay. So the hardest thing about this business, and I will tell you, I've been in network marketing for 4 years. The hardest part about this business is figuring out what to do each day and literally making sure that you don't feel like you're a fish out of water. Making sure that you don't feel like you don't have anything to post or to talk about, or like what you should be doing, or there's too many training resources and there's too many chat dinging sounds going at you all day. The main thing that you need to figure out what you should be doing every single day. And I could tell you this is the hardest thing. It is the most simple concept, but it is the hardest thing. And you want to make sure that you are maximizing every single day to the best of your ability, because we all have jobs, we have kids, we have husbands, we have spouses, we have a ton of other different things on our plate, and we want to get the maximum results. So when setting goals, you have to look at yourself in the mirror realistically and be like, okay, what is my goal for this business? Okay. And so I want you guys in the comments right now to write, what is your goal for the next month? So if you literally joined yesterday and you're on this call, 10,000 kudos to you. If you have been here with me for the past 16 months and you're on this call, kudos to you. What is your goal for the next month? And be realistic about it. Push yourself a little bit. Okay? I want you to think about it, and I want you to push yourself. I want you to really think about what you can do to better yourself and your business. Because the number one struggle that I hear from people that are, again, one day in all the way up to 2 years in, we all face the same struggles. I need help with recruiting. I need help with my sales. I don't know what to do. I'm not inspired by what to post each day. I'm afraid to post. Surprisingly enough, I have the same insecurities that a lot of you have. It's just whether or not I'm willing to, put on the big girl jacket and be like, okay, am I going to do these things today? Okay. And that's kind of where you need to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, okay, what is my goal for the next month? Okay. So I'm seeing goals sliding through. I love it. You want to go live more. You want to get, new business partners, be consistent. Consistency is going to be the number one thing that is going to make or break your business. As crazy as that sounds, it's going to be the number one thing that'll make or break it. You'd love to recruit, be more consistent. Absolutely. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of background on me real quick as I am reading through these comments, because I think it will help you guys understand a little bit of where I came from in this business, and it might help you understand how to kind of navigate through the waters as you try and build your business. So when I started network marketing, I worked full-time, more than full-time. I worked 50 to 60 hours a week. I was in law enforcement, and I couldn't have my phone. I didn't have my phone. So the times that I chose to work were after hours, when everyone was sleeping in my house. And am I saying that you should work after hours? Absolutely not. I'm saying work when you want to work. You know what I mean? You each have your own goal, work when you can. But I knew that I had a certain goal that I needed to meet, and my goal was to quit, right? It was to quit my job so I can be at home with my baby, and now baby number 2. So anytime anyone says that they have a job, we all have jobs. And it's hard. I'm kind of like a no BS kind of person, only because I've been in those shoes. It just depends what you want out of this. No one's going to make you, say you have to stay up 3 extra hours till 2 a.m., but you choose when you want to work. So just really think about, okay, what do I want out of this? And put forth the efforts that you want. And you'll make the time if you want it. And that is where that big discrepancy kind of tends to come in with goal setting. Do you want to do it? If you do, you're going to do it. And you're going to, not watch Prison Break 3 times a week. You're going to spend that 45 minutes each day, and you're going to work your business. So think about it that way. So I want you guys to know that I'm not just always been a stay-at-home, work-at-home mom. I actually this month on the 28th is my year anniversary of retiring myself with network marketing, which blows my mind. I'm going to buy myself a balloon or something. I don't know, to go take a picture and be like, woo. But it's a huge accomplishment. And I honestly can tell you that working this business full time is way harder than going to work. But let me tell you, it's 500 times more worth it. Okay. So we posted in the comments what your 1 month goal is right now. Okay. I want to know, where do you want to be by Christmas? Where do you want to be? And what type of paycheck do you want rolling into your bank account on December 7th before Christmas comes? If you don't celebrate Christmas, your Kwanzaa, your whatever it is that you celebrate.
Ashley.
Yes, Yvonne, go ahead.
I just wanted to piggyback on what you were saying about the work at whatever hours you want to work on.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a lot of people, I've heard it from some of my teammates and just heard the buzz around. A lot of people feel like they're working like a lot of hours, like they're putting in the time,
Mm-hmm.
but then nothing's happening. So I think that that's when the formula comes in super handy. It's like, are you really working, or are you like scrolling on Facebook? Like, yeah. and it's so easy to get caught up. Like, I just caught myself like a month ago. It's like, okay, I'm on Facebook all freaking day and nothing's happening. What do I do? And it's like, because I'm not working when I'm on Facebook. Yes, I'm interacting with people, haha, woo woo. But that's like what I would do on my free time anyway. That's not working. You know, when I'm working is when I do my power hour in the morning and I sit down and I purposely go through my lists that I have created of, okay, these are my possible recruits. These are my customers. These are my teammates. When I knock those out, that's when I'm working. Everything else aside that, it's just me wasting my time in social media. Yes. Not that there's anything wrong with interacting, because that's going to boost your algorithm and all that kind of stuff. But set time for that, and don't think that all day you have to be on Facebook wasting your whole day and then nothing happens and then you feel like you wasted your whole day.
Yes. And actually, yes, thank you for saying that, because what actually happens with what Yvonne said is that you will actually end up finding yourself more frustrated at the end of the day because your day wasn't fruitful. And so one hard thing about this business is that when you feel like you're working at 100%, but you're not getting the results that you desire or that you're looking for, or the results that you want at a certain speed, you can easily get discouraged, like at a drop of a dime. But you feel maybe that you're completely consuming yourself in your business like 24 hours a day and nothing is happening. I guarantee you, just like Yvonne said, it happens to me all the time. You're working on Facebook, right? You open up your app, you pull it down, it refreshes, and you start scrolling because that's work, right? We're interacting with people, we're liking, we're commenting, we're doing all these things. But realistically, that is not working. And you guys have heard me say this before. I delete my Facebook app periodically throughout the day. I know it sounds psycho because we run our business on social media, right? But I know that if I have 2 hours to spend with my little boy playing in our loft, that my mind is going to be programmed to be like, oh, let me check my phone real quick. Let me just go on here and I'll start scrolling and it'll be the death scroll. Nothing's happening. He's not getting 100% attention. You have to figure out what you're doing each day and if your work is being purposeful. Okay? And so this is where the daily success formula comes in. Okay? You have to figure out exactly what it is that you need to do each day. And again, if you're super new, I'm going to transcribe this and we'll make sure that you get connected where you need to be connected. But don't waste your day like twiddling your thumbs trying to figure out exactly what to post. What you need to do is you need to set a goal for your week. And you need to figure out, okay, what am I going to do this week? What videos am I going to showcase? What am I going to do behind the scenes in order to bring new business partners into my business, if that's what you're looking to do, which I guarantee all of you on here are looking to do that. Because if you weren't, you wouldn't be on a Zoom call at 9 p.m. It is 9 where I'm at. You wouldn't be on this Zoom call, okay? Let's be realistic, okay? So all of you that are on here committing your time to this call, thank you for one. But for two, I know you want something out of this. And that's why I'm here. I'm quick. I'm to the point. Not going to sugarcoat things for you because I know you all want to be successful. And we're basically here to give you the tools to be successful. You have to think about what it is that you want to do in the business. Okay? Don't set unrealistic goals for yourself. I know someone mentioned in here, we have so many comments, I don't know who it was, but that you work full time. Okay? And maybe you're at a job where you can't be posting, you know what I mean, in this 8-hour span or this 10-hour span or whatever it is, you can't be posting. You need to choose to be resourceful and download the Buffer app and upload content. If you were to go to my Facebook page, which it's been a little bit off just because of the whole pregnancy thing, I'll be the first to tell you that my stuff's out of whack. But if you were to, on a normal day for me, you were to go and look at my content for my daily success formula, the first thing in the morning you're going to see is an inspirational quote. It's like time work, because guess what? It's planned, right? You're going to see a question, an interactive post, asking people questions. And let me tell you, I ask the crazy questions too, the ones that tick people off and get them all like heated. Why not, right? Everyone has something to say on Facebook. You're going to see the same thing every single day from me because it's planned. But guess what? It works. It absolutely works. So think about your goal for the week. If you struggle with balancing work, life, home, all these things, husband, kids, figure out what a realistic goal is for you. Okay? And if for you posting 3 times instead of 5 is realistic, do that for a little bit. Build up to 5. Okay? Figure out what your threshold is and go that direction. Because you're going to be able to add more as you go along and as you're consistent because it becomes part of your day. Okay? And if any of you are on here, like Erin, Yvonne, Ariane, I saw you're on here. If I'm missing anything as I go along, please put it in the comments. But make sure that you're making time to think about your content. Because throwing some random stuff out into the wind it's not going to help you. You want quality content that's why there's 5 posts. And if you can literally get a planner or a notebook or whatever floats your boat and figure out what you're going to post each day, you should literally be spending a maximum of 20 minutes a day posting. Not hours. Not forever with, your buckets filled with anxiety because you have no idea what to post and you don't know what to do or what to share. Think about it. Write it down. Be like, today, you know what? Inspirational quote, funny little question. I'm going to post my lip gloss picture today and I'm going to do a video about, whatever, doing my brows. Literally think about the 5 posts and then don't stress any more about it. The rest of the time that you put towards your business should be behind the scenes. Talking to people, building relationships, working with customers. And if you are feeling like you're running out of customers or you don't have customers, literally think about, okay, what do I need to do in my content? What do I need to shift in my content to get customers? We all know, again, if you're brand new or if you've been around the block, we don't do graphics, right? We can. You totally can. They don't work. They don't work anymore on social media. I'll be the first to tell you, okay? You can post the Limelight graphic of a lipstick, or you could take a photo of yourself with the lipstick that came in the kit, and I guarantee you'll sell 10 times more. Okay? People want to see your face. They want to see your face. So now that we've talked about the goals on like what you should be setting yourself up for each day, the posting the 5 things, I'm telling you, it works. And I know it's repetitive and I know it sounds crazy, but it does work. And if you are struggling with what to fill those 5 posts in about, there's a video, and I wonder if I could share the link in here. I probably can't. But what do you call it? There's the 5 love languages of social media. I've done this video for training for quite some time, and there's the 5 F's. And Ariane just put it in the comments. Here's Ariane. You have friends. Post about your friends. Okay? Anything. I mean, old pictures about fit, like old high school throwbacks, like military throwbacks. I mean, work throwbacks. A current picture of you with your friends at work. Like, you have friends. Someone out there has friends. You know what I mean? People at church. Anyone. Post about your friends. Post about your family. We all have family somewhere. Okay? Post about your family. Post about food. Do you like food? Were you so busy today that all you had for lunch was your Mickey D's Diet Pepsi or Diet Coke? Post about it, because let me tell you, girlfriend, there's all kinds of women out there drinking their Mickey D's Diet Coke, okay? Post about it. Post about your fur babies, your animals, okay? Talk about your animals. People love people that love animals. And then the 5th one is just kind of like a free-for-all. You could do faith. There's a lot of you that are super spiritual. If you're not spiritual, talk about fitness. If you're not fit, talk about how you aspire to be fit. Figure it out. There's so many things that you can share. What happens is that people are afraid. You're afraid to be vulnerable. You're afraid to put yourself out there. But if you've been on the team for a hot minute, like I will quote Simon Sinek till the day I die, people are going to invest in you based off of why you're doing this and who you are, not what you're selling. Yeah, people love Limelight. I love Limelight. But let me tell you, half of the people that come and buy from me every month don't give a rat's butt about Limelight. They can go get awesome stuff at Ulta and Sephora. They care about me. They know me. They know my journey. They know all of that. Okay? And that's what you want to build. So let's talk about how you're going to realistically put this all into works, right? So let's get to okay, yeah, we talked about kind of what. Now, how do you get this to work? You have to set realistic goals for yourself. Who here, let's do some more me. Sharon, the Mickey D's Diet Coke girl, that was all you. That was all you. Who here needs to hit their fast start? Let's put that in the comments. Put me, any of your fast starts, because there's 5 of them that you should be going towards, okay? And if you've already done and passed your fast start, you should be focusing on getting your new business partners to fast start, okay? This is where, look at all these me's. There's so many of you. You should be literally jumping for joy, tumbling over with excitement on trying to hit your fast starts. It's free money. It is free money. And statistically, people that go after their business in the very beginning and people that go towards their fast start and actually achieve them, yeah, maybe you might miss a few. It happens. It happens. But statistically, you're the people that are here a year from now, that are at executive level, that are making thousands of dollars a month. Okay? Think about that. So it's really kind of hard to put it into perspective. Okay, what's my first goal? If all y'all that are putting me in there right now are working on your fast starts, you're fresh in this business under 3 months. And this is the time for you to kind of maximize what you want and for you to really put your goals into perspective. Because the goals that you're setting for yourself now are going to be the goals that you're going to set for yourself 2 years from now. Okay, it's the mentality, it's the mindset that you're going to put into your business, and it's going to be what you're going to create for yourself. Okay, because what you're going to do is you're going to hit your fast starts, and then you're going to teach your people how to do it. But where you do that is by getting yourself plugged in and yourself set up with realistic goals, and then doing the same for your new business partners. So basically, you should not give up on those fast starts. I mean, until like it's not available anymore. Basically. I don't know. That's the easiest way for me to say it, is push for them until you cannot push for them anymore. Because again, statistically, it's going to set you up for success. Okay, so fast start's always the first goal. Your second goal should be for you to make sure that you're posting. If you are going to choose to use social media as your main source of working your business, let's throw some hands up. How about you guys put a heart in the transcript for me? If you want to use social media as your number one source of your business, hearts. Because let me tell you, I've built my whole entire business on social media. I've never done one. I think I did one in-home party. I had like 3 people come and no one bought anything. Like, for real. So, hearts. Do you guys want to build an empire on social media? You have to show up. You have to post. You have to do videos. You have to be self-motivated. Because there isn't anyone that's going to show up at your house knocking on your door saying, hey, girlfriend, are you going to go live today? Hey, girlfriend, are you going to post your picture today? It's not realistic. So if you can, I love seeing all the hearts because social media is so powerful, so powerful. If you can kind of get your mind wrapped around the idea that if you commit to posting 5 times a day, okay, spending the 20 minutes it takes to post 5 times a day, and you take that other hour or 2 hours or however many hours that you have to work your business throughout the day, maybe you only got 30 minutes. But if you take that time and you use that time behind the scenes talking to people, you are going to elevate your business to a level that you would never believe. Okay? Never believe. And the truth behind it is that the ability and the strength that you have to share this opportunity and to say to someone, hey, I love what I'm doing. It's okay if you're not interested, but let me tell you how happy I am. Because you know what? The moment that that person's circumstances change, they're going to remember how happy you are. They're going to remember talking to you about this opportunity. They're going to remember hearing how excited you were. Okay, so the whole idea behind the goal is for you to set up expectations for yourself. Okay, what am I going to do behind the scenes today? Okay, who's working behind the scenes? Throw up a hand for videos. Is everyone working behind the scenes? Somewhat. You ain't got to lie to kick it, okay? I know that not all of you are working behind the scenes. It's okay. Some days I don't. It's okay. But you have to know that if you want this social media aspect of this business to flourish, you have to take the small steps and you have to put forth the small goals, realistic ones for you, to blossom. Okay? Everyone's on a different page in their book. Always. Everyone is on a different page in their book. And you have to understand that comparison is always the thief of all joy. Okay? What goal can you set for yourself to really make a difference in your business? Because my business is not your business. Kaylee's business is not my business. You know what I mean? Amanda has different goals. Melissa, you have different goals. Okay? Think about what you can give to your business and set your goals accordingly. Where people tend to fail is they don't have goals. You're like, yeah, I want this to work. Yeah, I want to make 6 figures. I don't see a plan. I don't see a planner. You know what I mean? Think about realistically, how can you set yourself up for success? Minimum input with maximum results. Okay, so I had an interesting conversation with my husband about taxes. I'm just gonna give you a little bit of a little story to kind of give you an idea of kind of how to think of this in a not network marketing way. And he said, if you would have put in the minimal amount of effort, okay, to categorize my 5,000 receipts that I had for the year, I would have been able to maximize 3 or 4 days worth of work towards my business versus towards organizing 5,000 receipts. And I would have had a better outcome for that week, per se. Okay? So think about that. Setting yourself up for your week, for your day, putting the minimum amount of effort and work into it because it's thought about and it's planned. And then you're going to see the maximum results. It sounds bizarre, but it's real and it works. And if you're going to run a business on social media, you have to get real with yourself and be like, okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? Because some of us are really good at this and some of us are really bad at figuring out what we're doing each day. And that honestly is going to be what is going to discourage you tenfold each day in your business. When you're putting in and you're dumping in all this time and you're not getting sales, you're not getting recruits, you're not getting the likes or the viewers on your videos, and you just feel so frustrated, you could literally hit your head on the wall and be like, why isn't this working? I'm gonna quit because this is just BS. You know what I mean? You have to understand that you have to kind of get yourself, your train on the tracks rolling before you can go max speed, okay? You really have to start the takeoff. It's the same thing if you guys have watched Eric Worre, it's the airplane metaphor. The airplane doesn't jump into the sky and is cruising at, whatever altitude they cruise at. Where's Pam on here? Pam's our flight attendant. I don't know what the height is, but you know what I mean. Think about that, okay? So we talked about a goal for a month, right? We talked about your paycheck that you want by December. Okay, those are goals. Those are really, really big goals. But I want you to literally think about, what can I do each day differently to make sure that I am building a business that I want? Okay? Are all of you satisfied with the business, like where you're at in your business right now? Let's be real. Let's in the comments. Are you satisfied? Give me a percentage. 25, 50, 75, 100. Let's do some percentages. Let's see. And be honest, because you guys can see everyone's comments too. Okay? Are you satisfied with what you have going on? Because let me tell you, if you're not, guess who can change that? Who do you think? It's all you. We're here, obviously, as leaders to help guide you. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of no, you're not satisfied, 60%, 50, 35, 50, 60, 65. Here's the thing, and this is me being 100% real and honest with all of you. Think about the effort. Think about what you want out of this. Your goal may not be to make $1 million. Your goal might be to be here to inspire someone else. Your goal might be to, pay the groceries for the month. Your goal might be to get out of postpartum depression and talk to someone other than your 5 kids. I'm being real right now. Every single person's goals are different, but if you're not satisfied what can you do to change it? You can set goals. As small as they can be, or as big as you want them to be. Set goals. And I know based off of some of you, like you beat yourself up about these things. Don't. Why? You don't beat yourself up about, someone over here having all these sales, but, I only have like $200. No, don't. Because everyone is at a different page in their book. Okay? Some people have way more time. Some people have way less time. It's all about focusing on you and what your goals are. And again, if you're not satisfied, one, you're satisfied to some point because you're on this call, which means that you want to get better. There's your first step. You guys literally followed through. You fulfilled a goal for today. You showed up on this call. And out of 1,200 and some odd peeps on this team that are paying their $10 a month, there's 62 of you on this call. So be damn proud that you are here, because that's commitment. Okay? Think about it. It's commitment. It's not easy. I know you guys all have stuff going on right now, but I want you to be proud of yourself. Don't be mad at yourself in here. Don't be beating yourself up about wasting time here, wasting time there. Take this short half-an-hour conversation, transform your mind a little bit. Get excited. Be inspired by what you can do in this business, because that is what is going to change things for you. You deciding to give a little bit more effort, you deciding to kind of put those little goals on paper and follow through. There's nothing wrong with following through. And if you happen to have a day where things just don't go the way you want, it's okay. There's always tomorrow. There's always tomorrow, okay? So don't stress out about it. Focus on the positive and think of what you can do to better yourself and your business. And the last thing that I definitely can say is make sure that when you're working your business, you're doing it for you, okay? Don't ever feel embarrassed or like you're selfish or, that you're shallow for doing this for you, for doing it for money, for doing it for any reason other than what you want. Don't ever feel like you have to explain yourself to anyone for why it is that you're doing this, because you know what? It doesn't matter. You're doing it for you. Okay? Don't ever forget that, because this type of work is about serving other people, and you'll quickly tend to not serve yourself. Okay? When you're so busy trying to help everybody else and get them the right skincare and do all these things, don't forget about you. Because at the end of the day, all of this work that you're putting in is for you and for your family and for whatever it is that you have going on, okay? So don't ever, 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 ever forget that. And on a day that you feel like not good about your business, reach out to someone. We have all these chats and all I hear is crickets, especially my frontline chat. I'm coming for you guys. Just saying. Seriously though, take advantage of the resources you guys have. Set real goals, be realistic, and if you're struggling, reach out to someone, okay? Find someone that you can connect with, because honestly, this is what this is about. It's community. It's community. And if anything is going to change your life, it's going to be friendship. 100%. The money and the ranks and the bonuses are just an extra thing. If anything's going to change your situation, it's going to be the friendships. So, okay. Sharon, girl, yes, we do. I'm pretty sure you're in it too. I'm going to tag you right now. Let's see. Hold on. No. So I'm not going to keep you guys on here any longer. This, again, there was no real structure to this training besides the fact that sometimes we just need to zone back in on those goals. and figure out what it is that you're going towards. I want you guys to set a small goal for the rest of the month. Sell $200. Because you know what? When you're selling stuff, you tend to be proud of yourself. And guess what? When you're proud of yourself, you tend to have a little bit more courage to reach out to that girl that you would love to have on your team. You tend to be a little bit more confident about what it is that you're doing. So go reach out to some customers. Go reach out to, some previous customers. Okay? Go make a new customer. Be proud of what you're doing at whatever level it is, because it's your business. It's no one else's. Okay? Remember that. You can build your empire at whatever level and whatever speed. And again, if you feel down, reach out to someone. Hi, Kiefer. But, okay, so that's it. Erin, do you have anything? Yvonne, do you have anything? Any of you ladies, are we good? We're good? Okay. I love you all. We're going to do a few more of these trainings. The leaders are working on some different content to be doing some different trainings. It's in the works, especially because I'm going to be taking a little bit of a step back for a little bit since we're about to have a baby, which is crazy. But there's a lot to come. But don't ever be afraid to reach out or to ask anyone anything, because we're here to help you succeed. So love you all. I hope you guys all have a great night. I'm going to download this, so if you need to share it with your teams, please do, because I think everyone really needs to hear this message. But I hope you guys have a good night, and thank you for taking the time to hop on. Bye.